we're going to hopefully talk about some tips and tricks to help the team and then help productivity.
Yeah.
Because ultimately, as a business owner, that's really what we're all about. I mean, it's nice to be touchy and feely and care about everybody and all that stuff. We got to make some money too, right? And the crazy thing is you can do that all at the same time.
Yeah.
Right?
It's true. When we sent out a Marco Polo, it's an app I talked about last week, and asked people why they love working here, I would say the top answer of all of our people was flexible schedule. Very top.
Nobody said Ron's cool.
That's
true. Was a little bit shocked. I was a little shocked by that, but nobody got on there and said, I like working on the team because Ron is really cool. Nobody said that. Nobody said that. So flexible schedule, number one answer. If we were on Family Feud right now, that would be the top answer. And it was topped by a wide margin.
Yes. That, we have one of our virtual assistants that has some pretty serious health problems. And she told me she was at first kind of afraid to say something because it means she has regular doctor's appointments and things like that. And it was like, oh, well, of course, if you need to log off 15 minutes early to make sure you get to that appointment on time, let us know, or, just giving flexibility for people with their life, because everyone has a life. Everyone has a life outside of work.
All of us do. One of the things is that I love about being a business owner is that very thing. I can pretty much do whatever I want. Mm-hmm. So long as things get done and we make money and, that the business runs, I can live where I want. I can do what I want. I don't answer to anybody. Those things all really resonate with me. And I have, my family, you guys know, we've talked a little bit about some of the health problems that my family has. I literally don't know how some people work at jobs where they don't have flexibility if they have health problems. I literally don't know how they would do it. I often talk to my wife about that, that we're so blessed that we have the ability to just drop things and go do some of the things that we've got to do to keep people feeling good around here. And man, there's a lot of other people out there who are like that, and if you actually care, this goes back to the episode, we're not going to fall back into the touchy-feely part, I promise. Yeah. But tactically, as a business owner, wouldn't it be nice to know that somebody on your team would feel better if they could leave 15 minutes early because they got a doctor's appointment, or that they have to leave in the middle of the day to go do a doctor's appointment so they can continue to feel good, so they can continue to do a great job?
Yeah. I
mean, it kind of goes without saying, but that means a lot to people. And I actually did not know how important, in spite of the fact that my family, has that issue, because I haven't actually, quote, worked a job for somebody else since the military. I don't know what that really means, but we've had people in tears telling us thank you for allowing them to go and take care of family members and themselves and places like, because they've never actually experienced that in any other company.
Yep. So we've had many times people on staff pregnant and really sick and like really sick. And
okay.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Oh, like to the point that I remember I called you up, Ron, and I said, hey, she's really sick and not doing well. And I'm sure that she's struggling to maintain work and just life and had a family. Mm-hmm. And I said, let's send someone to clean her house. Right. And same kind of story, right? Like and that didn't cost very much money, and it improved her productivity. For us, like as far as a business strategical, that's not why we did it, but
we're going to tell you about all kinds of selfish things you can do today. Okay. The idea is not that you're selfish, but that we're going to tell you the other side of this as a business person. How do these things affect you? And I will just say, I have said it multiple times on here before, that there's this massive, workforce out there that's not being served in the stay-at-home mom. But they have a tendency to get pregnant. So you're going to have a contingency plan on that piece, because stay-at-home moms are moms first, and they love being moms, and they get pregnant, and then they have kids, and the whole cycle starts all over again.
It's true.
Now, I love kids, and I think that's super cool. And my mom was a stay-at-home mom, and so I think that's awesome. I also think it's super cool for women to go out and have an awesome career and make more money than their husbands. Heather, I think that's super cool.
Yeah.
And I think you should be able to do whichever of those you want. But as a business owner, you just need to know and plan for the fact that if you do take the road that we as a company have taken and have all of this flexibility that stay-at-home moms love, they get pregnant, and that does cause problems.
You have to cross-train. You have to have. You got to
be better.
Yep.
You got to be better. But the good news is unbelievable talent. Talent.
And such loyalty. Yep.
But, I think what we found is that except for one that I can remember, everybody's pretty much in a hurry to get back. Like they like what they do so much, and the flexibility is there. So when the kid's down sleeping, they want to work.
It's true.
They want to actually.
It's an escape. Yeah.
And then if you're like Heather, which I've joked about on the show before, you do that from the hospital bed when they take the baby away. Like, I'm not going to go to sleep. I'm just going to take some calls and sell from the hospital.
Yeah, I'm not a napper. I've never been. So. No. Even after having a baby. So, but
enough on that one. But like you guys get it. Flexible schedules, top on the list. If you can do that, some businesses can't do that, but if you can, man, there's a big workforce out there that's untapped that needs flexibility. If you can give it to them, you will be richly rewarded.
It's true. We are performance driven. So we're not tracking. Most of our people are not. Well, no one is punching a time card. So
we do not track hours.
Yeah. Even when we first had our VAs come on, because we have a couple, they were sending in their hours every day. Like, hey, taking lunch break. And I was like, I don't really need you to do this. Like,
eat while you're working. We don't care.
I don't care.
We don't care.
Just get your stuff done. And I don't really care how you manage your time.